Welcome to 7 Words Academy. Right now we will discuss about what is called Robots.txt. Robots.txt is a text file that contains the instruction for robots. What are the robots? Search engine robots. They can crawl your website, and what to index, what not to index. This information containing the file is called robots.txt. As we have discussed earlier, the search engines first come to your website home page and then they start to read the view source code, that means the HTML code from top to bottom. Now before starting crawling the web page, they first search for the robots.txt file. If it is there, then they obey the rules, the instructions written in the robots.txt file. So this is quite important for a better SEO, because this robots.txt file helps search engines to understand about your website, your web pages, and accordingly they can set the crawling frequency. They can crawl different other pages and index the website. Let's take an example how a typical robots.txt look like. So we click here, we write 7bots.com/robots.txt. So you see here user agent colon space then star, then disallow colon, there is written nothing, and then the sitemap URL, the sitemap path is there. Now what is called user agent? That means the search engines. So star means all. So we are welcoming all the search engines including Google, Yahoo, Bing. Now disallow means what files or folders I don't want Google's or other search engines to crawl and index. So that is called disallow. So disallow is basically for your files and folders of your website, and user agent is for different search engines. So star means we are welcoming all the search engines, and disallow none means nothing is written here. That means we are not hiding anything from search engines. And here is the sitemap path. So this is the typical, the most simplest, robots.txt file. Now from robots.txt file, search engines can also get your sitemap, so they can easily understand how many pages your website has, and also the frequency and the last modified date and time they can see, so they can accordingly set their crawling frequency for your website. Now let us take example how to write this robots.txt file. So it's a text file, so you open any text editor, you just copy it from here. So we just copy it from here and we paste it over here. So now one important thing, if you put disallow and then slash, it means your total website would be blocked from search engines. So never ever put only a front slash in disallow section. That means it is called the root file of your website, and then if you put disallow slash, that means the whole website would be blocked from search engines, so you'd get no rank in search result page. So never ever put front slash, only the front slash in disallow part. Now suppose if you have a folder, say design folder, so you want to upload all your clients' design in the design folder, and you just pass on them the link in email to show them. Now you don't want that your latest projects, latest work, latest clients should be visible in Google search result, so you want to disallow it. So you disallow, then slash, and then you put say clients. So that means under clients folder all the files would be blocked from search engine. Now if you have another folder, you have to write disallow in the next line again. So suppose you have another folder you want to block, say design. So in this way you can put another folder, say wp-admin. So these are the folders that you can put in this way in separate single lines, the disallow section. Now if you want to invite only Google bot or only Bing bot, so you have to write it over here. So you can write user agent Google bot disallow this. Again, if you want to invite say Bing bot, you have to write here. Again you have to write this way, so you have to change it to say Bing bot. Like this way you have to write the robots.txt file. Now this user agent you can find out in by Google search what are the names of different search robots. Take example of another website, say Flipkart. So we click on flipkart.com/robots.txt. So we can check whether they have the robots.txt file or not. So you can see the robots.txt file. So user agent for media partners Google, that means mostly for ad purpose, so nothing is disallowed. Then ad board Google, this is also Google ad board. Then Google bot image, that is the image crawler of Google. So they have used now user agent star, that means for all search engines. So for different sections they have added this kind of information like disallow. You can see. So for SEO, so for star for SEO, because this is the e-commerce site and e-commerce sites, these are the dynamic URLs. So many pages with dynamic URLs, those are coming as duplicate content. Like suppose a product is a t-shirt is a product. Now t-shirt might have different color variants, t-shirt might have different sizes. So for the same t-shirt product you can get multiple pages and multiple pages with the same content. So in that way it would be duplicated and the SEO value would be degraded. For that reason those dynamic URLs they want to disallow, and that's the reason they have disallowed all these sins. See, like this size, like this is the layout, this is the rating, so this is the color selected. So all these they have disallowed in their robots.txt file. And see the sitemap they have given here. So it is a good example of robots.txt file for Flipkart. Now you have to upload this robots.txt. Whenever you are done with this file, you save it as with the name robots.txt and you have to upload it to your root server. So we see here, we go to FileZilla. Now you see the left hand side, it is your local folder, and the right hand side you see your website's name. You click on that. So this is the root folder, you say. So you click on robots.txt file. So let's take example here. So we put it like this way, we put it, say disallow, we are keeping nothing. And for sitemap we are keeping this. Now we save it as, so we save as robots.txt. so we name it as robots.txt and we save it in our desktop and we save it. So now what we can do, so spelling mistake, so we have to rename it. So we have to rename it to robots.txt. Now what you need to do, you go to FileZilla, you go to your desktop. So from left hand side you can see your desktop, you can see the robots.txt. So just you have to drag and drop this to your root folder. So here you have to drag it and drop it anywhere like this. Here you have to release this, so automatically it would be uploaded. Also, after you upload the robots.txt, you can check it from Google Search Console. So you go to Google Search Console, you see the robots.txt tester here. So you can see the robots.txt and it is showing 0 errors, 0 warnings. So that means this is fine. So from Google Search Console, Google Webmaster Tool, from crawl from robots.txt tester, you can check whether your robots.txt is fine or not. In that way, if you see any error here, you can rectify that and again you can upload it from FileZilla. So this is called robots.txt and it is for the whole website, not for individual pages. Remember, it is for the whole website. Robots.txt is required. Thank you.